I do want to start by asking you, are you surprised that you're even here in China? As a U.S. Senator, you know you were sanctioned by China because of what you said, talking about China's record when it came to human rights abuses. You have never shied away from that.
Yeah.
Do you still feel the same way now that you're in this country?
Yeah, I mean, the difference is my job now is no longer just to be a senator. My job is a different job. I'm the chief diplomat of the country, and I execute on the president's foreign policy. The second thing I would say is, irrespective of that, even in my time in the Senate, I would always acknowledge that the United States and China have to have a relationship. It's the two largest economies in the world, probably the two most powerful militaries in the world, and I think it's irresponsible for us not to have direct dialogue with them. In areas where we can find mutual cooperation, I think there's probably virtually no problem in the world that we can't solve if we work together on. But with two big, powerful countries like this, there's always going to be irritants. There's always going to be areas of disagreement, and it's our job, for the sake of our respective countries, but ultimately for the world, for the sake of the world, to try to manage those areas of difference. You know, they've got red lines and things they never want to talk about, but we have them as well. And our job is to do and promote the policies that are in the best interest of the United States.
So for our viewers at home, there's so much going on in the world, and the world is watching what's happening here. What's the main takeaway you can tell our viewers at home? What was negotiated? What's been decided? How is it going to change their lives back in America?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, part of the problem we face in the United States for a long time is we've allowed our nation to be deindustrialized. If you think about factories, manufacturing, all kinds of key industries that have left the country, lithium batteries, that's something America invented, and China now dominates that market. So I always said it, and I always said it when I was in the Senate. China's doing what I would do if I were Chinese and I were a Chinese leader. They are trying to dominate the world in all these key industries of the future. We may not like it, but that's what they're going to do because they're acting in their best interest. We have to act in our best interest. I'm the Secretary of State of the United States, and before that, as you pointed out, a senator for the United States. I work for the President of the United States. Our job is to promote the interest of our country and to bring back as many of those industries as possible. So the areas we're always going to be talking to them about is unfair competition. You know, their control of critical supply chains. There's so many critical supply chains that we are reliant on, but not just us, the world, overly reliant. So I think what you'll see as a result, two things I think are resulting today. There is some agreement. They're going to buy more of certain things, which is important, like American airplanes, American jet engines. But I think the other thing that's important for us is to keep up the work of reindustrializing America, bringing back to the United States those industries that are key to us. The Chinese aren't going to like it because they want to dominate those industries, but that's what's good for the American people. The second point is just that engagement between the presidents of the respective countries is critically important because they were able to talk about the Straits of Hormuz, we were able to talk about North Korea, we were able to talk about all these other parts of the world